did these guys get to Newcastle? They did. I'm almost reluctant to bring them over just for the simple reason that they're going to be hungry. But I kind of want them over there as well, so let's get them in. Okay, we've got reinforcements coming in to garrison the port, although I'm fairly certain there's no chance of anything getting lost. Shall we send some troops over there? I've got to be a little bit careful that we don't end up losing something really important. I don't think at this point I need to make any more naval stuff, do I? It's doing its thing just fine. Yeah, we're stretched a bit thin, but luckily... Okay, luckily these are big areas, so we're going to be okay. What should I do with the Marines? The Netherlands are fighting us? No, they're not. The Netherlands are on our side. Right, okay. Just had to check that. Wasn't sure. Experimental rockets. Fuel refining 4 is a good one. Let's get early rocket engines, and then let's get onto some jet engines as well. I don't think, other than nukes, and we'd have to develop the strategic bombers, which we could. I don't think we're going to go down that route. Okay, so we're going to start suffering some serious attrition issues around here if we can't do much to help. We can probably put a level 1 port there. So let's get that up into the list. And we'll see if we can get that done fairly quick and try and get some supplies flowing through. What are we building? There's a whole load of stuff. I mean, we're trying to bring as much supply in as possible. Radars up there. The radar's probably less important. Let's drop that down. And we will be eating quite a bit of supply up with all this stuff that's coming in as well. So we've got to be aware of that. Okay, let's actually just turn that off. I don't want to be advancing and attacking right now until we've got the supplies sorted. The Mexican Soviet Republic has capitulated. That is some good news. So in the war... We've got a lot of smaller states. And the biggest one... I mean, Ukraine's nearly gone. Russia's now looking a little bit weaker. There are allies marching across there. Okay, well, I mean, I think we're winning. Spain invading Russia. That's so funny. Right, we're pulling back out of there. No, don't even think of attacking there. We don't want you to. Have I lost the port location for that? No, it's okay. It's still going in. One thing I never built was actual transport aircraft, and that could be quite useful roundabout now. So let's have 20 factories on that. Trying to get some supplies to the front. Yeah, I think the logistics is actually going to be quite useful. What would I take out? I could take the AA out. I could take the hospital stuff out, but I mean it's kind of nice to have that. I could take the support anti-air out to put logistics in. Argentina declared war on the United States. Why? Why did you do that? That surely wasn't sensible. Do you know what? We can hold this line here, and I think that's a stronger front line right there. The Second Brazilian Republic has capitulated. It's nothing to do with me. I'm having nothing to do with that. I'm not getting involved. We've got supplies at the front down there, which is excellent. Supplies in this region are not so clever. But then they're not so clever for the enemy either. I could have advanced in there. Never mind. We will take what we get. And a political advisor that increases the production of those. You know, that's not the stupidest idea ever. We've got war support. 10% war support was nice. Is there any... I can't have any of them. So, no, is the answer. We're kind of limited on the advisors we can have, sadly. Right, so this is suddenly... Yeah, things are going to get very hungry around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tanks, and I'm going to move the damn things out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 24 divisions of this. And we're going to just form a front line like that. Because it seems to be a bit better on that side. Oh, and let's make sure we actually delete that one now. So, are there any soldiers on that one? There probably aren't. Let's go like that. There we go. And then I will shorten the Pink Army's front line. And I might pop the Pink Army in this Field Marshal. This Field Marshal group, actually. We might switch them over. Yay! Supplies are coming in. This is excellent news. So we can now feed the soldiers. The air situation is looking absolutely fine. We've spread the troops out a bit, which is looking a bit better. There's a little bit of hunger going on here, but let's see if we can just batter through with all the tanks. So we're just going to do quite a brutal assault here. We don't have quite as much supply as I would like. But this is just a way of... Let's see if we can knock out one state after another. That's my plan. And then extend the Russian front line massively. I guess Germany probably can't afford to do a lot of great work over here because of supply issues. So what I could do is I could send my Marines in to cause some mayhem. I mean, I'm always up for mayhem. Let's train a few more of these guys. Let's put them in Spain. Okay. Okay. Did we get in there? We did. We're going to try and chase him out, and I'm going to go and head for Narian Mar. I've never heard of the place, but it sounds like a useful place to try and go and take. Right, now we've done that, let's bring your front line down so it meets. There we go. I have to be very careful doing this at the moment because it's possible for the front lines to split and all of a sudden there's a massive gap that the enemy comes swarming through. I've seen it happen far too many times before, so we need to be very wary of that. That guy's just, the tank's like, nope, we can't stay here. It's too cold, we're all hungry, we're going home. We don't have supplies down here, sadly. We are going to get reinforcements coming from over here, so what I can do... At the risk of leaving a hole in the front, I'm going to expand like that. Nope. They're not going home. I don't care who they are, they're not going home. That's a more solid front line there. And this is really just a case of just find opportunities just to gently just press the enemy back a little bit where we can to our advantage. Let's make sure we've added some garrison stuff into here. We are garrison this, right? It says we are. Alright, let's leave that then. We will go and grab... Just in case. I like researching stuff to finish it off. I don't know. I mean, I could probably start doing strategic bombers in case I ever want to drop a nuke on anyone. Is this an opportunity here to then do this? What I should do is give this guy an attack order down to... Yeah, let's finish off these two states here. Yep. Well, that'll do. And then you can start getting the planning bonus. And I think we would like to just take the capital because there's nothing there. Can we do it? I don't think it'll knock the enemy out of the war straight away, but It's nice to have. Right, so the Marines. I've got a plan for the Marines. Let's bring them back here. Because there is something we can do. We can get all 4. And because they're pretty handy attacking ports, I'm going to go and try and land at one of these big ports at the back of these. And then we just sit and hold it. I might even bring in another one of the 24 divisions in to hold it and then expand out. That would be kind of cool. Okay, guys, don't leave any open bits of the line anywhere. Oh, logistics company. Right, I need to decide if I'm going to do that, but we are obviously going to research all of them. Is there anywhere where I can push forward where I'm going to shorten my line rather than expand it? I can do this one here, but supplies aren't great coming down to here. So there's no instant advantage to doing that. The tanks are going in. I might as well add these in as some backup to make sure that gets kicked out pretty quickly. And I might turn that into a port just to bring some supplies in. I thought our allies would be like pushing really hard in other places. I might have to turn this view on to see where the fight's going on. It's really tough. Do we have an attaché with... I don't think we have. Do we have an attaché? Send attaché. Okay. The command power's a bit expensive. Right, so we should be able to see what's going on a bit better now. Am I pushing that? I didn't think I'd pushed that one, but maybe I did. Atención! Nope. Well, the good news here is that we seem to have the ability to get in, so that's good news. Are we going in? I think we're going in. I'm hoping we're going to get that place. The tanks are nearly there. I don't think that drew me an attack order, did it? No, it didn't. That attack order I drew in didn't work. There we go. I don't know why. Working now. So we'll just set the Marines off whenever they're ready. We've got some civilian factories. Excellent. Well, let's not waste them. Let's make sure we've got everything that we can build over here. That's perfect, actually. Let's get these going up. And let's link these up as well. So this is pretty good. We should probably build... We could maybe build a supply hub nearby. I don't know if it'll help at that point. We've got a port next to the airfield. We've got supplies. Supplies should be good everywhere. We've found some more dastardly bloody enemy over here. Make sure we've got the support. I want them knocked out. I want that place taking. And more importantly, I want it holding. Let's just take 2 of those and send them over. Because I have a feeling, right, we're in, but I don't think my tanks are going to hold there very long. But there's infantry coming. There's people moving out everywhere. Well, we can drop a little port in there. Alright, so I wanted to see if I can push towards these capital cities and knock these other places out of the war if we can. We do actually have a decent amount of supply here. Do you know what? Let's try and challenge this one. I don't know if are you bordering here? Yeah, they are. So we'll just gently push through. We should be able to fit some more aircraft in here now, right? We've got all sorts of stuff. Do you have anyone supporting? We have 300 supporting that one, which isn't too bad. This must be full. Yeah, it's nearly full. I guess, is there room to build another airfield up here? I guess we should then. Also radar. And we're going to have... I don't know if there's any need for any AA, but... What about infrastructure? Yeah, let's put a bit of infrastructure in. Infrastructure's pretty grim around here. It's nice finally having all those civilian factories that I've wanted forever. So nice. Right, at this point, we attack in there. Come on, let me have that guy. Wait, we are building depots, right? We've got depots coming on. Not an awful lot. I mean, there's going to be some on the line of march down here. You should be on that, you fools. You fools. Okay, that might help. It's not like we don't have the trucks. We have a lot of trucks. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going so far. I think we can just take one guy there and one guy there, and those guys are just going to just crumble. We don't have good supply in this region here. I don't like the look of this situation. So we'll drive them back, and then we'll push one back up there as well, just to expand out a little bit. Come on, Germany. Oh, we got in here? Excellent. The Marines got in. This is great news. Let's bring in... Actually, let's... Because we may as well get ready for this. We know it's going to be a problem. We'll add that onto the list of things to do. We've nearly got some big fat supply depots done. We've got more supplies coming in from the other ports. I think our Marines will probably just hold on there for a minute. But this should start to cause some issues. We'll let that... Actually, let's put that up the list a little bit. It's come right down here, hasn't it? Yeah, let's make sure that it's going to get done. It's going to get started real soon. So we've got some production on it. And then we're going to be good to go. So let me have a look at this. Because we're trying to get these things knocked out. These little nation states here. Advanced light battery. Come on, there's got to be something better that we can research. I'll go Mountaineers. Could bring the Mountaineers over. Don't think they're needed. But it's always an option. Alright, let's pound away in there. Still no supplies down there, which is a real shame. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Supplies are definitely an issue. There's no... Actually, we can do that. There's one that we can do. And after crushing that guy out, we can advance in there and support that. So it's not a huge advantage that we've created. But it's... Ooh, you're going in there, right? Yep, you are. Okay, so where can we push through here? I have a feeling there's going to be some very nasty sort of conditions to fight in around here. Manpower's sitting at around 500,000. I don't need to change the conscription laws yet. They've just crumbled away to nothing. That's excellent news. Got 5 armoured divisions in there, really struggling. We have... Excellent. Add you guys into there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess what we're doing is adding another garrison army into this little group. Because we have just too many. Do I want to use some of those? I mean, you guys are fine. Okay, let's make sure we're expanding your duties a little bit. There we go. Right, can we carry on pushing down here? I'll leave one division. And we'll advance in like that. And then we can attack this from 2 sides. I think we can push in there. Let's help from there. I know those guys are a bit tired out. Okay, I can see we've got the advantage now. This is looking a bit better. We're just about... It's about crafting a better position. You may as well advance over there. And then what we're going to do, we should be able to try and crush this. And I guess I should probably bring the tanks down because I think there'd be more use down here than up there. So let's get them. I'll railroad them in onto this bit. Right, supply is now looking a whole lot better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so good. Right, now it's time, I think, to push with some of this. And let's see, where can I actually go through? I can go through there. Yeah, these guys are just beaten up, broken. They're going to have to pull out of there. Is that empty? I think we're at the point now we can bring another army into this. And we should soon be able to put another army in there. Which I'll do the purples. So let's bring... Where's my port at? Let's bring you in. And, whoops. Let's bring you in as well. Because I feel like we're actually supporting everything in there. This is what I'm going to do. This is all 5 armies in. Now is the time to do it. I feel like we can probably feed ourselves. Let's get in. That's going to cause a backlog of shit. I know it is. I know. Just bear with me, folks. I'll pull the pink army out once they've achieved some goals here. Rocket engines. Jet engines. Let's go for it. Tanks are fully fueled. Let's just launch them in a simple direct attack on the enemy capital down there. We always need more soldiers. But this is something that we are currently working on. Let's get this going. Well, I don't know that the enemy forces facing me are that great, so I feel like we can almost just order a general advance, but that's perhaps been a little bit too optimistic just yet. We're going through their armoured divisions just like butter. It's not a problem at all. It's really nice. The infantry is probably going to be a bit stronger. I don't really feel a need to advance in that direction anymore. So I am of a mind to push towards... Oh, are we not here? Let's tidy this up. This looks like it needs sorting out. The modern tank chassis. I should probably start building some just so I have some backup, then I can make a division out of them. I suppose. I don't know if we're even going to bother with that. But it's nice to have it. Let's start crafting some anyway. So we'll go for a modern tank chassis. Let's make something kind of nice out of this. Obviously, we want the modern turret type. We want the... If I do this, it's going to make it into a tank destroyer, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want to do that. The improved medium howitzer. Of course, because all our guns have got medium stuff on. We are actually meeting some armor. So I'm going to go for improved medium cannons. I think that's the thing to go for. We definitely want a radio. We definitely want some fuel drums. And I kind of like... I mean, sloped... I don't think sloped armor is going to be necessary for what we've got. Stabilizer's quite good. We'll have some of that. And additional machine guns, because it's cool. So that gives us a max speed of just under 8 kilometers an hour. Let's put Christie suspension on to get that up. Let's change this over to cast armor because it's awesome. And we've got a gasoline engine. This is pretty nice actually. Let's see how far we can push this and still maintain 100% reliability. 10 kilometers an hour. I will take that. Thank you very much. Save. That is our CDC 52. Our Spanish modern tank. I think that looks kind of nice actually. Let's get a huge stock. I mean, I think we've got the materials to do this, so we may as well enjoy it. And at some point, I will craft us a modern armored division. Do you know what? Let's do that now. Let's modify that. Where's our armored division? So edit that, and then duplicate this, and then just call this modern tanks. I think we'll get a couple in before the end of the game. I suspect we will. That's good. We could get rid of... You know what? I won't get rid of anything. It's worked quite well, so... This has been quite a good template for me, so... They're not ready. I don't know who they are, but they're not ready. Mon tanks. Okay, we've got organisation of 36. Yep, that looks all good to me. Save that. Train. I'll put 4 on. That's insane. I didn't mean to hold shift for that. That's fine. There's going to be a long time coming on those. Right, is there anywhere we can get an advantage on here? I mean, we're going across a river. We've still got the advantage. Nice, okay, so that's going to tidy up the line quite nicely. It's time to start doing big sweeping cut-offs, I think, and what we need for that are more armies. Nope. By the way, I'm well impressed with our Marines going in there. And not only that, but... Oh, okay. Okay, so some friendlies have come along, and they've expanded that for us. So we're finally getting things moving. I kind of want the Marines just sat in Murmansk, to be quite honest. Let's take this off. There we go. Do you see all our armies moving over there? So, you guys, get back here. We're going to have a pink army arriving pretty soon, but I'm going to plan the next little invasion hop over to there. I wonder if we could do 2 at once and be really daring. I'm going to try it. I'm maybe getting a little bit far ahead of myself and overconfident with my guys, but... Okay, are we in a position where we can just sort of walk down here? Are we? I think so. You don't need to be there. Oh, the medium tank's coming in from the side. I mean, that should open that up. I've got 2 tired infantry divisions going across there, but the armoured divisions coming in from this side are going to be fine. No, the Maldives are not going home. Nobody's going home. I forbid it. So we're just going to do a rolling attack along here, actually. Which pushes up to the river, which is going to be nice. And then they're done, so you can help the next one along. Help. Help them, boys. Help? No? Okay. You've got it, have you? Right, okay. I guess they've done it there. They're fine. There we go. Pushing them back kind of sweetly there. We can go with 1, but that's fine. And a bit of help from his neighbour. Have all these armies arrived? They have. And what's more, we're feeding them as well. That is incredible. That is quite incredible. Right, let's delete all of those. And we're about to put a field marshal order on, but I'm just going to tidy this line up a little bit more yet. As soon as one pops, we just need to advance down the next one. This is awesome stuff. I'm going to take advantage of our planning there. And then I think we're going to delete that planning order. Okay, that's fine. We're going to delete that. And we're going to delete... That's all gone. Superb. Right. Field Marshal command, if you don't mind. There you go, folks. Go to it. And what we'll do is we'll take his order off. And then that should... Do you know what? I'm just going to... Because they're not moving, so just go halt, pause, halt, delete all orders, field marshal, frontline, click, done. Have you done? Those guys aren't shifting. As long as they're going to move with it, that's going to be fine. So we can also assign an attack order. We're going